well, now to complete our trip around Lake Michigan, we have to go, we're on the west side, we got to go south down through or around Chicago. It's probably gonna be rush hour, the time of day it is right now. So we might just wait just short of Chicago for the evening until later, or in the morning. I don't know. We're not in a big hurry, but
Take the next left onto County Road F.
we're on our way. Gosh, it was nice seeing everybody. You know, it's just, and you don't know when you're gonna get to see each other again. Anybody's schedule can change, or circumstances, and
Continue on County Road F for half a mile.
it sure was nice seeing everybody. It really was. All right, we're gonna get somewhere and go from there. I did check the towing capacity of the van, and it could tow something that that's about the limit. That big, I think that's probably a 26 or 28 foot. That probably weighs around 6,000 pounds. The van is actually, the rating on it is 74 to 7,500 pounds, which is, I mean, just because it can tow that much doesn't mean I want to tow that much. It is a, it is a 3/4 ton van. It's pretty capable. Has nice big brakes. Has 4-wheel disc brakes all around it. I'd have to install an electric brake controller. But yeah. And this guy over here too, I'd do something similar. He has built a little rack in the back for his generator, and that is probably exactly what I would do. Belle and I don't need something that big, that's for sure. Still exploring that idea. Yeah, because towing it would be, yeah, all this would have to come off. I'd want to mount, like I say, put a rack on the back of the trailer, a smaller rack for just the generator. I don't know. It's funny, the frames on the all the way on the back, or at least the back bumper on travel trailers is, you have to do some modifications. The other consideration is too, the less moving parts the better. I would like to have a trailer small enough that I did not have to use those a weight distribution hitch. And the reason for those is, now maybe a sway bar, but if it's light enough, what happens is you get a big trailer on here. It has a real heavy tongue weight, and then it squats the back of your vehicle down. So just to kind of bring that, and what happens is it's kind of like a V. The trailer, the tow vehicle goes down because it's all that weight, and then the nose of the travel trailer is pointed down too, so you end up with this V look. Well, a small enough trailer that's light, that really doesn't squat the van, it really doesn't need that weight distribution hitch, because that's just more moving parts anytime you hook up or unhook. And those bars are kind of heavy, and putting them away, getting them out, just more moving parts. So I want to try to, I gotta see what the smaller ones are and see what the tongue weight is on them, and that's gonna be another consideration in shopping around. So we are still on our way back from our Lake Michigan Upper Peninsula loop, and we've come down around the bottom through Chicago yesterday afternoon or last evening, and made it over here to northern Indiana. And I think we still have about 5.5, 6 hours to go, and we just might hightail it back there and get some things taken care of. And I don't know how long we're staying back there this time. We might go on another loop pretty directly. So I'm gonna make another coffee for the road, and we're gonna get moving this morning. All right, there's a RV dealer right around the corner up here that we're gonna make a stop at and see what kind of travel trailers they have. And let me clear up just a couple points real quick. I have not made up my mind that I'm, all of a sudden I've decided to get a travel trailer. I just did a point right now where I think it's worth revisiting the idea and making some serious consideration that maybe that is the better way to go right now in my point of travel style and just what I want to do and how I want to do it. So it's worth visiting and considering. I still might lean towards a Class C. I've had that before. I know that works for me. It has in the past. It's a nice middle ground. Nothing too massive like the Bounder, and nothing too small for the van. And as far as the van goes, it's not that I've tried the van thing and it's not working out. It's done what I've wanted it to do. You know, I replaced the little car, which, you know, cars are okay from getting back and forth somewhere, maybe getting some groceries, but you know, I've always had trucks and stuff, and I like having a utility vehicle that you can just haul and get certain places and stuff. So I wanted to make something that was a good weekender, or maybe on smaller trips and stuff, and I've done that. The van works for that. But, you know, do I want to go wintering? Do I want to winter in it? You know, usually by October, the weather's getting kind of foul and beginning to get pretty foul in Pennsylvania. You know, do I want to go taking off the entire winter and do months, you know, consecutive months in the van? I don't think so. I really enjoy the van. It's nice being able to go out on these trips, but yeah, for the big longer trips, I don't think so. And the trouble I have found, from what I've looked at so far, by the time you get something up to 24 plus, it seems they all have slides, and I don't want to slide. I do not want to slide. No, thank you. So we'll see what I can come up with. Wow, look at that monster over there. That's about what I had. That's at least 30, that's 34 or 36 feet long. I don't, nope. There's another section way up here. Let's see what's up here. See, this one here seems, looks to me maybe about the right size. It does have that slide. I bet that's about 24. And that Springdale, oh, no slide on that Springdale. Let's get out, maybe we'll get out and look at that Springdale. Okay, I mean, they are open. It's just after 8 o'clock, they have opened. But this, yeah, a slide. This one don't have a slide, but it's still probably a little longer than I want. Let's see how long this is. I don't think they've opened these. 26. That's ballparkish. That might be the. I think these kind of go by that number is like the length of the actual living area. Doesn't always. It depends on the manufacturer. It doesn't always include the tongue. So the tongue hitch is usually about another 4 feet. So that's yeah, and I doubt they have these open. But if I find one I really would like to look at, I'm sure they'd be happy to open it and try to sell it to me. So Springdale has a 26 foot with no slide, which means they probably might also have a 25 and a 24 and a let me see, what did this one have a slide? No slide. This might be the exact same model. This one's even bigger. It's a 27. Yeah, I don't want, that's just a bit, that's just a bit more. Let's go up here. There's that one that's, I believe, shorter. Let's see. Yeah, it has the slide. No slide, but I can tell it's still just long. This one has a slide. Here, these are shorter ones. Okay, no slide. No slide. It's these two. What is this? Where's the model? Where's the tag that says what model it is? And these seem to have a little more ground clearance too. You can take it four-wheeling. You can get some places with this one. And that's, again, that would be something I'd kind of tie into the frame and put a rack back here for the generator. And the plug-in is the whole way up here. Try to fish something up under there, and I don't know. I don't know what this is. Where's the specs on the weight? Empty, it's 4,070 pounds. Maximum loaded, it can weigh 6. And I don't see where the ton weight is. There's tire information and more tire information. I don't know what the tongue weight is. Yeah, I don't see. Oh, this, okay, this is the model SG20, so this is probably a 20-footer. And the BH means it's a bunkhouse. So this does have a couple of bunks in it somewhere. Is that okay? A 20 BH. It's this one here. It's a 20, also a 20 BH. So two identical models here. But sometimes them bunks can come in handy for storage, as long as it has a main bed. This one does have the thing, yeah. Anyway, that's kind of ballparkish what I'm looking for. I could do without the bunks, but those can actually work out too. And what did I say that was? That was just over 4,000 pounds. The van is capable of 7,500. Actually, I might go in and talk real quick here and maybe get a brochure, see what the other floor plans are, the Springdale model and others that they carry. But this is Tyera RV Sales and Service, somewhere in northern Indiana. I'm sure if you Googled Tyera, if you see something you like, Google Tyera RV Sales and Service and get in contact with them. Or how about we just get everybody to call them and say, just, you know, give Dave a bargain basement deal price on the RV that he wants. I mean, they're all recreational vehicles, right? They're all RVs, not just motorhomes. I mean, I've turned a van into a recreational vehicle. The van's also an RV, right? Boats are RVs, right? Quads, bicycles. I guess this is all the fifth wheel section. Well, these are those carbons are all toy haulers. Yeah, that just, you know, the whole big giant thing. I mean, that's great. That's fantastic for some people. I'm just so over the having to have the you know, the big luxury. I mean, the Bounder was certainly luxury in its day. I mean, it still is. It's just dated. Yeah, I'm over that. I just need something downsize. By the way, somebody sent me a link to a Bounder. I'm like, wait, I already have a Bounder that I want to downsize and get rid of. I have zero interest in another Bounder or anything that even resembles it. But thanks anyway for sending that to me, I guess. Look at all those over there. I don't know if this is actually a sales and service place or if it's actually a factory. I did see a sign back there advertising Forest River. Hang on, let's go around here. have to get off the turnpike here, or it's just the toll road, Interstate 80. Welcome to Grand Design RV. Grand Design RVs, I've looked at them, they're pretty nice. But I think this is there's just RVs as far as you can see almost. Big area back behind us, way over to the left, up ahead. But I think this is the factory. I don't know if there's a sales and service where we can actually look at them. I seen it, I had to pull off and see. All right, we ran into one of these last night. These old toll booths are just antiquated. They don't work very well. There's one lane. You know, this one, it won't take the guy's card. It's like,
where did you get your ticket from today?
Surely they're gonna rip these things out and
Ticket, it tells you.
update them someday.
It's $1 for your toll here.
Okay, so there is a main building here off to my left that, you push the help button. they ask where you got on at. Pay your money. Come on, buddy, stick the dang dollar in.
One moment.
Oh, now it won't take his ticket, it won't take his dollar.
Alrighty, go ahead and try your payment again, please.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. We'll manage it somehow. Oh, did it finally take his dollar? Did it take it? Is the gate gonna go? The gate went up, yay! Let's see if we have any better luck. Well, it took my ticket okay. Come on, take the dollar. The dollar is in. Processing. Worked okay for us. This was probably just a waste of effort. I know this is a dealer, or I mean a factory where they manufacture them and ship them out from here. There's no sales available here or a showroom. Some places actually, if you call ahead, and you can arrange a factory tour. If you're going to buy a new RV, they'll show you how they're built and stuff. So that would be pretty interesting. But there's a huge parking lot back here just full of RVs. There's another one. There's another one. That's the main factory building, but on the other side of that is a huge lot. And then there's another one farther up the interstate. I mean, just beyond it. So they, I think that's the Grand Design building. This could be another line of them. The same company. I think it's all Forest River. And here's the thing is, yeah, the bounder, I just don't see, I already said it, I'm just so over that, the biggie, bulky, where can we go, where can't we go with it. I just don't see taking the bounder across the country again, or even maybe south to Florida this winter. Maybe we might still do some things regionally up here in the Northeast with it for a little while, but what I'm really kind of aiming for is making a decision. The summer is wearing on. We're a chunk into August now. 8 or 10 weeks, the weather's going to be noticeably starting to change. And I want to get something that I can kind of get moved out of the bounder for the most part. The kitchen stuff and the bedroom stuff and all that, and then whatever's left in there, I'll figure it out. It's put it in some totes and store it, or just sort it, whatever, and get to where I can start cleaning the bounder out, cleaning it up, going through it, doing a few odds and ends to it, and maybe getting it ready to sell. Might be getting late in the year right now to do that, but maybe like early spring, that I'll just really have it whipped in shape and ready to make it more presentable and ready to sell. But right now, I mean, it's what am I gonna do this winter? We're down to some, handful of weeks or so that you know, I could start off in the van and pick something up in my travels. I can't see buying, I really can't see buying brand new, you know, even that, those Springdales are, you know, they start at about 16,000. Now I could put a chunk down and finance the rest. But in some of the other ones I look to go more closer to 20. So, you know, 16 to 20, well, plus tax, this, that, and the other, you know, it's a chunk of change. And I'd really like to find something that's used for, you know, if I could get out the door, you know, if I get something 6, 8, 10,000, something decent that was used. But that's kind of the size, you know, what I've looked at and told you. That's kind of the size I'm looking for and weight. So the used market, there's just not a lot out there right now. There's some, there's always some for sale. It might be just being patient and just kind of getting organized and ready to go, get started in the van. Maybe if I don't find something and find something in my travels, I can just you know, I always get a temporary plate in another state and then, you know, do the paperwork, get it registered in Pennsylvania and get my Pennsylvania plate on it. So I can always do that. But that's kind of where I'm at right now with the travel trailer idea or the Class C. It's just I gotta start figuring something out here, I think. What a mess, huh? Well, the wheels are turning now. Smoke's probably coming out of my ears. So we're gonna get back to Pennsylvania here. There's another dealer. There's a dealer really local to us. It is a Camping World, and I know a lot of people are like, "Don't buy from Camping World." Probably their pricing and their sales and all that is probably just the same as anybody else. I think Camping World has had its problems when it comes to warranty work and the backlogging and getting anything done or getting it done right. So if you get lucky enough to get a good unit that doesn't need any warranty work, you're probably okay. If you have to go back for warranty work, you might be better off if you're a do-it-yourself kind of person, just fixing it yourself, or getting an RV mechanic or going that route. Just might be a lot less headache. People had taken their vehicle in and it's in there for weeks and weeks, and you're without your unit because it's in a line to get done. And yeah, there's that to consider. But yeah, I think I want to get used anyway. All right, we're gonna get on the road here. We're gonna get on the road here. All right. I'm already thinking the good old Bounder. We're about 49 minutes from the Bounder. I know there's good ice cream in the freezer. I just bought before we left. I know it's still good. Gonna turn the air conditioner on. Might kick back on the couch and turn on the big TV. You know, there's the struggle of the give and take. You know, different rigs. We'll see if we can't find a happy middle ground here at some point. The Bounder certainly does have its pluses, but it's just such a beast. And so we'll be back here in a little bit. And there's Betty. Betty the Bounder. Huh.